I am Dr. David Black, chiropractor of Melbourne, Australia. My articles can be viewed on articlesbase.com, Dr. that is Dr. David Black, chiropractor. You can do anything that you want to do. How often do we hear someone say in a sad voice, "Oh, I couldn't do that"? The world seems to have become such a negative place that it is easier to think we do not have the courage or skills to undertake even a simple task, and that we should call upon someone else to do it. I would like to share with you some of the things in my life that I just knew that I could not do, but then went ahead and did them anyway. I graduated as a pharmacist when I was 21 and worked in my own pharmacy until the age of 44. I had for some time thought that I did not want to continue in the same profession for the rest of my life, and looked at the idea of returning to study. Way back in 1979, my wife Ruth asked me if I would like to study chiropractic, which my son Michael had already commenced. In my usual fashion I replied that I could not possibly do that, as I had not studied physics, did not have a good knowledge of maths, and in any case it had been years since I had been at university to study pharmacy. She replied, "You can do anything that you want to do." As both she and I had always told this to our 4 children, I started to believe her. While continuing on to work in my pharmacy, I commenced evening studies in mathematics, chemistry and physics to bring myself up to the level required for entrance into the chiropractic course. After 2 years, I sold my pharmacy and commenced the life of a full-time student. When the studies became almost impossibly difficult and I would become despondent, my wife would place a printed card in front of me as I sat at my study desk, on which was written the words, "Dr. David Black, chiropractor." This raised my spirits, and at the age of 50 I graduated as a Doctor of Chiropractic from RMIT University in Melbourne, Australia. Allow me to digress to another topic. For many years my son and I used to sail a dinghy, then a catamaran, and finally a yacht. I taught him how to sail, and then came to believe that he was a better sailor than me, and I could not possibly go sailing without him. It was probably true. My wife suggested to me that I should develop my sailing skills so that she and I could go away sailing by ourselves. In my usual way I replied I could not do that, and of course she assured me in her usual quiet and calm voice that I could do anything that I wanted to do. I took some sailing lessons and brushed up on my navigational skills. Armed with this newfound confidence in my sailing ability, we sailed the Whitsundays in far north Queensland and had no real problems. Well, as we say, one thing led to another, and we decided to go overseas and expand our sailing experiences. We flew to Turkey and hired a 40-foot Beneteau yacht, just the 2 of us, without captain or crew, in case you're thinking that we were only going to be passengers on a luxury cruise boat. We sailed around the Turkish coast for 2 weeks and had a great time. Over the next 5 to 7 years, we repeated the experience, but at different places. We have sailed by ourselves, yes, just the 2 of us, from Tonga, from Corfu in Greece, from Tahiti, sailing in high seas from Raiatea to Bora Bora, and last year we went to the Caribbean, where we picked up a yacht and sailed around St. Lucia. Then sailed 30 miles across the Atlantic Ocean to French Martinique and back. Perhaps you are thinking that we are both crazy, but the journeys we take in life can can be wonderfully rewarding if we only have the courage and determination to take them. It has been 25 years since I graduated as a chiropractor, and I continue to practice full-time together with my son, Dr. Michael Black. My wife and I continue to sail each year from Hamilton Island in the beautiful Australian Whitsundays. My most recent challenge was learning to publish articles on the internet. I thought I could never do it.